Welcome to a custom challenge mode. This is the island of Dr. Mor-Wu. You can figure out the pun there yourself. So we are doing a custom challenge mode where research is turned off because this is a hybrid themed park build, and if the hybrids were turned on, this would be a nightmare because they're all prohibitively expensive, and they all require prohibitively expensive dinosaurs to actually excavate them, which renders them basically unusable in a real challenge mode. So without research, we have access to every building and every upgrade and every dinosaur immediately from the start. But the economy still functions fully. So it's still like a challenge mode, right? Just one without a research tree. Is that going to make it trivially easy, or is it going to make it not trivially easy? I don't know. So psychologist fast to research 567 could build a paleomedical facility to retrieve this person if we wanted them. As always with the custom challenge mode, the description will have the code. Cheaper synth, cheaper expedition, faster motivated. Well, seems pretty poor. Like 2 logistics, my dude? Seriously? Do we like turn on bad scientists somehow? Wait, is there even anybody with 3 genes? Yeah, 3 genetics and faster extraction for 500k. Garbage tier. Absolutely garbage. Cheaper expeditions. It's probably the thing to go for. I could re-roll, but like, is that going to get anything? Probably not. 2 is just so bad. Now, so, yeah, hybrid themed, but we still need to have a functioning park, right? So we're going to do... Oh god, I have to dig up everything in this dig site to get the Struthy. Oh no, that's so bad. Wait a second. wait a second. Do we lose because of that? Because I have to dig up all of that trash to just get to the starter dino I'm looking for? We'll see. We got a pretty good amount of time here on account of we at least start with power. So like no early game expenses to research things like power. And no refueling your little backup generators or anything. So yeah, this is the Site B map. We wanted an island jungle map, and this is the one that's most islandy because you do start right on the beachfront. Out of the jungle maps, that is. The Malta ones are obviously even more islandy because you can actually have, you know, see like the other side of the islands in some cases. Okay, so this is unfortunately the dig site that's easily cleared out. So that sucks. Okay, here's something we need to do. We need to upgrade this for yield. Oh, actually, well, this is also a thing, huh? Might as well invest up front in the cheaper expeditions upgrade that I've never, ever, ever used. Could not even begin to tell you where that lives in the research tree normally. I've never used it, so probably researched it somewhere just to make sure I have it. And then this one, capacity is like $1,000,000. So that's probably not worth doing here. We definitely want to do guaranteed chance. Cheaper genetics. There was like a synth and incubation? Shit, son. Speed up. We'll save money and do that. Save money by spending money on all this important shit. We can also probably go for like well, $1,000,000, 500. Increase system task time globally. I think we'll not do these. I think we need to make sure we don't immediately end up going bankrupt trying to finish Struthiomimus in a dig site polluted with 3 other species. What else can we do? We can also get to work here on some other basic amenities like shelters and stuff, bathrooms. maybe there was a way to plan some of this better. I don't know. Wow, we can use the pause button now. Shocking. I've almost grown used to not using it. We will be continuing, of course, the no pause challenge mode runs after this park build. I just figured we need to do something, you know, to commemorate the worst DLC the game has ever seen. Okay. So, yeah, now we need that 3 genetics. Do we just hire the one we had? Faster extraction, 504. That's really shit. Oh, genetic specialist. Perfect. Come, join me. Join me, Lawrence Fishburne. I don't know how I saw that as Fishburne. Like, the Lawrence part was a joke, but for some reason I saw Prabhoon as Fishburne. That was not a joke. Alright, do this. Presumably, we're just going to have to go back here, so we might as well. Boom. Alright, so we have a restroom. Can we fit it? Ooh, nice. I left somehow just enough space to fit a restroom here. That's actually kind of incredible. Do that. I also want to do specifically make sure I left enough space for a viewing platform. So there we go. Trying to preserve the geometry of this this lake and depression here and build around the idea of that area. You know, steepen this up a little bit maybe. Just so we don't have weird corners. Urgent message from wild animal within building. Fuck it. It could just stay there. I don't care. We'll just leave it sabotaged. You for... Nope, for you. Okay. Oh, there's any reason putting down amenities until it matters. We actually have dinosaurs in the park. How long till this comes in? 50 seconds. I guess I finished Struthiomimus without realizing it because the new expedition only brought in a couple of fossils, so that was actually not the thing to do. That's fine. We'll need welfare here. So 5 welfare for 5, 6, 7 is probably the thing to do. Because this would be less welfare for more money. Psychologist obviously doesn't do anything for us, but... Unless there's, yeah, nobody down here at the end that mattered. So yeah, I think we'll put in the medical facility and the ranger station now then, and just... That way we can finish this stuff up. So I'm thinking we put you in over here. Maybe like right about there. And the medical facility... Probably just like right next to it. Unless we want to try and sneak it in back here. I don't really like the idea of them having to drive around the corner, though, so I think we'll just do right next to it. Damn it, why did that button press not register? Okay. And we're going to connect the power grid back up. Could use repeaters, but I don't know. I don't hate the aesthetic of the power lines, personally. I think we'll just sneak that in there. Okay. Getting down to 100k. But here come the truthies. So, oh, these start with full genome data. I didn't think that makes sense. We'll just house rule this. We have to have the precursor done first before we clone any of these, but I guess we could have just went right out the gate and just started cloning the hybrids. Huh. I mean, it makes sense because it's controlled by the research tree, not by genome data. Even though it should be controlled by genome data, so you could make a park build like this and not just immediately have them available. Let's just do randoms and random favorites so we don't get blanks. We start with full spread of genes here too. Social humble. These guys, I don't know. None of this really matters. We can slap in some lifespan. It's kind of pointless. Slap in some resiliency, I guess, since they already have it. Then it's just disease will spread less. It'll make it easier to control. These are like only one to hatch. We don't really need like the high tier welfare person, but we might as well grab them. We still don't have the medical facility online, so we can't actually do that. Wait, now we should have it. Operational paleomedical facility. What? What the fuck? Is she bugged? Is it unable to recruit? Weird. Is it a quirk with it like building before being powered? Well, that sucks. 379 generalist might be worth it then. Until we find something better. Why did that? Well, new bug, I guess. Whatever. Should we do a second round right away? Probably. Thank you, car, for being loud outside. Okay. Park is open. Make sure we put a gate in here. Yeah, I guess we'll just slap it like right there. Quiet, dog. I'm playing video games. Hey. Already out of cash there on that. Crap. Park is ticking up. I'm pretty sure putting in a small amenity isn't really going to help, but I'm just going to slap one down just to track Guesstiman. We do start with the full spread of things here, but you do want to go small. Always when you're not actually at capacity on anything higher, because the expense per person, or the total expense per building, actually is the way to look at it, increases. So if you use a bigger building and you're not using the capacity, you're just paying for nothing. So actually, given that we can like upgrade these properly, very efficiently, we should be this is actually like the one thing that's going to make this park build a lot easier than other ones, is just that we get to have some very high tier amenities immediately. We have enough upgrades that we can just meet green-white demand directly and everything like that. I legitimately didn't even know some of these fucking options in the game. Like key rings, beads, huh? Like, why would you ever research half of those? Okay. Goddamn fucking plane going by now. Like, what the fuck? I'm not allowed to exist in a comfortable temperature right now without audio interference. Can we start making money, please? Please, sir. Oh god. Things are a bit laggy, and I have not been able to isolate the issues why. Maybe it's overheating. Maybe it's something with the update. Where the fuck did the other Struthies all go? They're like literally right here. How is it only one in view when I can literally see multiple? There we go. Really? So the amenities are netting a profit. Income per minute. Upkeep. I'm just getting fucked by scientists right now. Seriously? Because they're just dog shit and I needed to pay out the ass for them? Like... So the trick is then to fire you. And honestly, I do like the genetic specialists. Where's this leave us at? It's not updated. $106. Yeah, I just gotta fire the Genesis too, I guess. Well, I guess I shouldn't have slapped in those upgrades. I didn't think I would get down to the point of having mere pennies. Okay, why did you do this to me? $67. 63. The previews are still fucking broken, so that's great. 75. 41. Now, this one doesn't have anything else. But we can do some stuff there. Oh, we still need that then. It's not a 4 randomly? No. Please, sir. Money! Money! If the number went up! Number go up! Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I terraformed. I built way more shit than I would usually build. I guess. I guess it do be like that. Well, Now I gotta sit here for a fucking hour and wait till I get enough pennies together. So if we can get these guys out, that'd be great. Because these are at half capacity, so everything we can get out improves it. Unfortunately, the scientist I had like the least interest in is the one that we had to keep to hatch these guys. So that sucks too. It has been an ordeal, waiting for money to trickle in. But maybe now. Maybe now we can play the game. Probably not. I doubt doubling the population is going to make a huge jump in anything here, numbers-wise. But, you know, maybe with luck we can, keep snowballing into more and more Struthies until we can get these numbers up. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, hey, you know what? Actually, that's a pretty big spike in profits. I guess once you have the actual expenses offset, basically everything else you do is pure profit. Yeah, and we don't even need to make adjustments to these, at least not yet. So, you know what? Not too shabby. I think we do one more batch. So we have to modify the genome because the remaining scientist cannot handle these requirements. Also could debate trying to hold some money back to deal with any disease outbreaks, but I think pushing for one more set of Struthies here makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, well, that's great. Feels good. Feels good to make a dinosaur in less than 30 minutes. A nice motley assortment of colors. Good stuff. I guess that's what upside of the research being turned off too, is you get to synthesize essentially a bunch of a wide range of random dinosaurs from the go. Like, you're not stuck with a handful of starting patterns. It would be really nice if they fine-tune, like, maybe which research trees you could turn off. Like, granting access to full genetics from the start without undermining the rest of the research tree. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, so I think, unfortunately, now I just got to kind of sit here for a while. I turned off contracts because I was like, oh, we won't need the extra money. And so much for that. Wait, is this literally the person that was locked? It can't be, right? I mean, it was a psychologist. Maybe it is. Cheaper research welfare specialist is interesting, but they literally only have 3 welfare. So much for being an expert scientist. This is a different unlock condition. I think they changed. They must have. This one just unlocked. It happens to be similar and unlocked somehow. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do here. Ooh, cheaper, but 628. Yeah, we really need like 5 logistics. Which I guess we got technically 2 right now. We could make do with a 3. 5 is like a really crucial... Oh, you know what's fucked us? Wait, no, it hasn't. We get training points. I totally missed this. Wow. Wow. That does change things a little bit. So that's why these scientists, in part... Well, I mean, they're bad because they're starting scientists. But I mean, like... They're not going to get better as time goes on because they don't start with points pre-distributed like they do when you actually have research enabled. They just have distributable points right away, which is nice but unexpected. But we were still unlucky on our scientist spread. This adds an interesting dynamic to the economy question. Like, take for this guy, for example. Altruistic salary, 100k to recruit, right? We need logistics to go dig up more dinosaurs. I can't train him because he has no staff center. Sure. I guess I gotta build a staff center. Now, at what point, when you start out with max training points, is it better to just... can I sneak it in here? I can. Do I wanna? I think so. We can sneak it back over here. Oh, but that's out of range of power. But yeah, at what point is it better to just get a cheap scientist and then train them up versus getting somebody with a little bit higher, skill at the start like this? It really does change kind of the calculus on how you handle your scientists a little bit. You made the biggest error today, Cryo. Well, your first error was coming to this stream. Okay, so we're going to pump this guy up to a 5 so we can dig up parasaurs. Which is the next... Can't cancel that. He went up here. He went in the top slot. Here. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. So that makes him only 11,000. Still way better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should focus on altruistic for starting scientists in a scenario like this. Just because we can pump the points into them really easily. They scale up relatively weakly. Well, talking to anybody's hard, Cryo, because people are weird. That takes up most of our cash, but I'm hoping we'll get some fossils back in here to pay back this a little bit. All right. So, paid off. Platinum. Beautiful. That's all we really needed to, like, kickstart some shit here. A little bit of plat. A little bit of plat goes a long way. So, a whole bunch of, like, excess fossils getting dug up. Plat does not get us, like, $1 million to increase the capacity here either. Right. So, let's put a point into the generalist. And just start clearing fossils and digging up more. I suppose, given that we start with everything, there's actually a pretty profitable route here. Like, we know the Nasudo dig site always gives buried treasure. We could be focusing on that kind of stuff, too. We probably will if there's downtime between species. Where's the... Wait, am I dumb? Yes, there it is. There's the para. We're gonna have to dig up a ton of extra shit to get parasaur fossils, though. More platinum. How's the para coming here? We can't, interference. We can't afford to, process this yet, mind you. They get 1 parafossil from that? Oh my god. Not even at 50%. This is a nightmare. Truly a nightmare. Okay, well, it's a nightmare I made for myself. Yeah, we're doing a park build with no research, crowd. That's it's certainly a thing. Where is that? This one. It also makes finding some of these early game dig sites really difficult because I'm used to, like, oh, we researched parasaur. It's like the one active dig site in this corner of the map. But now we got everything bearing everything else. Coming off of a bit of a bad storm, we had 3 instances of injuries and 1 Struthy that broke out through the fence. Thankfully, we're still alive here a little bit. It wasn't too bad. It looks like we got a major fracture. Well, I think I must have forgot to send my boy back out, huh? Yeah, I did. My bad. Got distracted by a storm. 49% parasaur. Wait. Oh, is he waiting? Oh, no, we're just backlogged. I didn't forget. We're backlogged. Yeah, okay. Which I guess... Not that fucking one. Please, prioritize the one with the injury. It should be relatively simple to have your UI layering prioritize the thing you're actually supposed to be clicking on. This shouldn't be complicated. Could just sell that chicken, but I think we'll keep him. Treatment underway. We got some turtles, and we got some skin, and we got, hey, a parasaur, and another parasaur. Okay, we're inching closer, very slowly. Oh, actually, the amber gets us really close. Cool. If I had any idea where the actual fossils were located exactly to make the full parasaur genome, I could prioritize better. Let's go back to here. At this point, we might as well just run down whatever dig site we're at. I think the southern one and the one in Asia don't have that many fossils. I think they are mostly in that top one, but I'm not completely sure. Wowee. I mean, it actually is a parasaur. So that's good. Not sure if that's complete. Guess I might as well send him back to somewhere. even if there's no para left. Well, a little bit more turtle-y bit. Do we have our last parafossil? We're missing 5% genome. This is like the shittiest fucking Christmas ever, just trying to get that one little present somewhere that matters. Okay, well that location's clear, so it's got to be over here in Asia. Last little bit of Tyrannosaurus, I guess. Who was in the code for the first game before they decided to presumably just merge it with Para, which is why we have that Asian dig site for Para. Okay, maybe. Dude, wait. Oh, yeah, I fucking blocked. They can't even come back. Ugh. Kind of need that extraction capacity, but we're not really, like, accelerating here on money. Trying to get these parafossils, we're essentially burning as much as we actually make. So, fuck off. This is the third storm of the park. First one was really minor, and then the second one was a shit kicker. Like, the first one was just a couple of damaged buildings and then ended. And then the second one took down, like, 6 sections of fence, which was dog water. Looks like that's more of the first, less of the second. That's something, at least. Even though it, went ahead and... I'm sorry, where do you think you're going? I don't understand. Suspicious. What was the pathfinding on that, man? Why did he go through the pen to fix this one? But not like this, which is also presumably reachable from the same corner. Oh, because he's not assigned to that one. Did I click on the wrong one? Maybe I just clicked on the wrong one. Well, whatever. That's a mystery. That's a mystery for another time. Dino Kairos Tarbo. Please, sir. Somewhere there's gotta be a fucking duck. Where's my goddamn duck? Shut up. I don't care. Leave my screen. Leave me alone. You stupid. Alright, clear this shit off my screen. I'm gonna dig up, like, all the Tarbo genome, just try to find this Parasaur. This one is cleared. Yeah, Dinosaur Park. Kirtland. It's gotta be here. That's the wrong spot. Did I do that before? I don't think so. No, because Tarbo. We're gonna have to dig up all the Tarbos. Oh my god. Sure, I don't care. Suspicious subsidy. Yeah, you got it, man. Whatever. Give me that money. After 1,000,000 years, the final Parasaur fossil has revealed itself. We can start to actually progress the park. Give me a 3. There's 3. You need a break, though. And we do actually need to have a rest there so that we can synth these paras immediately afterwards. So we'll get that processed soon. So, in keeping with the hybridization theme of things here, we're going to do specifically Lux skins, because the Lux skins are genetically modified parasaurs, or more genetically modified parasaurs than typical, let's say, right? Because obviously everything in Jurassic Park and world is part frog or part whatever, but the Lux ones are like modified above and beyond to be, well, bioluminescent, to be special. So 6 currently, how far? 6 might already be pushing this a little too far. 7? Can I do 7 without hiring a new scientist? Yeah, they really need to have sauropods be able to defend themselves. It's very weird. So, we could do 5 and 3. Yeah, so we can make this work. I guess I should have made him a 3 so we can do fossils in a pinch. Too late now. Whatever. Get me my parasaurs. We might have to wait to hatch them. 250k is probably not enough to do it. What we'll do is go hit up some of those dig sites that have buried treasure. I had to clear like 5 batches of backlogged fossils to get this dig to finally come in because it came with so many Nasudo fossils. But buried treasure gives us a big ol' return here on investment. Literally had to, I think it was actually like 5 or 6 processings because this guy is already tired again, which is awful. 800k though after that, and it's 744 for the eggs, so we can get them. 5 welfare means we need to distribute a point. You have 3 and you will cap out all your skills. You are altruistic though, which makes you will also cap out all your skills, which makes increasing your traits maybe a little better. So we'll do that. Finally, some parasaurs. There they are. Our genetically modified parasaurs. I haven't looked at the habitat requirements for the hybrids yet. Like I glanced at them, but I didn't actually like really parse what I was seeing. So I'm not sure what you need for the Spinoraptor. It eats from a fish feeder. I don't know if it needs a fish feeder. I'm not quite sure how that works.
For the dramatic, especially where its head is concerned. It has a distinctive cranial crest, which is used for added resonance in its vocalizations and to regulate its body.
Get a bit of ground nut in over there, and then they should be good to go. And we need a hotel now. So let's grab one of those. I could jump straight to large, but I think we'll just grab the small. A bit of weird rotational lag there. That's a new thing I've never encountered before. I think I will just tuck it in back here, though. Kind of an optimal use of space, I guess, even though it's a little weird. Having it, like, shoved behind your McDonald's or whatever. Oh. There we go. I guess it's actually not that weird. I've stayed at a hotel that was, like, back around the corner of a weird little side alley, so... Not completely weird. Okay. Parasaurs, how you guys doing? Did you find all of your tree nuts? You did. You just don't have enough open space. Well, there you go. You just figured it out. Good job. So it'd be nice to get some more of these dudes out, but I think right now we're at the phase basically where you gotta just sit and babysit your amenities because they'll start doing this stuff. Ew. Maybe we can do... Okay, we do this, and then we do one of... Somewhere, something will work. Some combination, there we go, will be optimal. Having the full set of unlocks is really messing with my, like, inherent optimization strategies. You know, I just kind of, at this point, am pretty much know exactly what I need to click on to get my amenities optimized, and then this has just thrown everything at us once, including a bunch of upgrades that I just never do. Display cabinet. The fuck is a display cabinet? Product kiosk? Statue? Tons of different things. One of these and one of these 2-pip. Statue. Okay, these are at capacity, actually. Yeah, so we could put in a new set, or we could upgrade to a higher tier. The medium's like 450, right? Actually, the smalls kind of fit optimally where they are. These are profitable. They could be more profitable if we had a better setup. Like if we just deleted the smalls. But I guess we could shutter them. That's not an awful idea. So this is a designer goods. Oh yeah, it's literally taking all the guests away anyway. 274. Okay. Well, I'll get the other one set up between episodes. Let's end this first episode of the series here.